All right. So we're back. How was the practice? Was it good? Kind of.
Maybe.
Maybe. Did you struggle with some of the rules applying into this conversation?
The others
The
lost.
adverbs. There are some of you that I was able to find a little bit hesitant, right? Is it this way? Is it that way? Remember, at this point, you guys are just perfectioning what you already know on the classes, right? From now on, you guys are going to be seeing some more specific topics with grammar because you guys already kind of know the basics of it, right? So you have a foundation of grammar and you're going to start building up more and more specific topics on regards of drama, on regards of grammar. So in this case, that's pretty much something that is important that you practice, right? So you are never going to be able to speak English if you don't practice. If you are quiet, if you do not participate, if you do not expose yourself to speak English, I'm sorry, my friend, you guys are not going to learn. This is for someone learning English. I like to say it as the bravery of mistakes. So the more you make mistakes, the better it's going to be for you to learn more. All right. The more you practice, the better it's going to be for you. So let's start with Juan Pablo, Melvin, Janet, and I believe was Manuel, I guess.
Luis.
Luis. Perfect. Let's do it. You guys go first. And let's take a look.
What do you usually do on weekends?
I usually like to go picnic with my family. Do you like to go with us?
I have never gone a family picnic. Thank you, Juan Pablo.
I would like to join you, but I have been very busy lately. Unfortunately, I won't have the time to go with you.
Okay, Melvin. We generally do picnics. You can come with us next time. And Jan, can you join us?
Yes, again. What do you usually bring to eat?
We always bring fruits, sandwiches, juice, and bread.
Are you planning to do the picnic far away from the city?
Not really. Actually, we sometimes go to Saburirao, but this time we want to go somewhere near there. In fact, we have never visited the zoo with a child.
If the picnic is near, I can definitely join you for a few minutes.
You should go to the Bicentenario. It's the closest that we have.
Nah, teacher is not there.
Well, depends on where you live, right? For me, I used to live in Santa Tecla, so for me it was so close.
Ah, right.
I used to live in Santa Tecla, and it was close for me. Another good place for picnic, I believe, is the Principito, El Parque El Principito. I love that place. I love that park, especially going with the kids. I really love it. And I'm thinking another park that I can't imagine another park in the city.
Balboa Park.
But it's a little far away, right?
No. Well, actually, I live in San Marcos, so it's not far away.
Oh my goodness. For you, it's just 2 kilometers away. Come on. All right, very good.
Teacher, I'm going to ask for permission for a few minutes because my boss is asking for something.
No worries. Take your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for letting me know. Awesome. So let's go with the next team. The next team is going to be Annabelle, Dennis, JC. Who else?
Julio.
There you go. So are you guys ready to present?
Yes. Let me
Perfect.
show you. Here.
By the way, when you are asking someone and it's an invitation, this is for team number 1, usually you would say, would you like to come with me? Or would you like to go with me? Because if you say, do you want to come with me? It sounds very straightforward. All right. This is culture. All right. Remember, this is
So
just
we
culture.
use would.
We usually use would instead of do. Because when you say, do you want to come? It's like, like, yeah, it's just like, you know, that attitude. So usually we use would, that is a little bit more respectful as an invitation, just FYI. All right, that's good. Awesome. Let's continue. Dennis, go for it.
Okay. Julius.
Julio.
Hey, hello. Hey, Denise, what do you do on the weekends?
Hello. I usually stay at home and play video games on the weekend, but sometimes I go to Multiplaza Mall with my girlfriend.
What kind of video games you usually play?
I generally plays horror video games in my PlayStation 4, like Resident Evil 8. And you, Julio, what do you do on the weekend?
It's good. I often play RPGs, video games, and the weekends I don't have time to play video games. Only weekdays and night play games.
Well, I like RPGs, video games like to Skyrim. Dario,
Okay.
it's your turn,
Hey
Dario.
guys, you have a lot of free time. In my case, I work all days and I don't have time to another activity. Right now, I am working in a month, but I often have free days on the week for rest with my family, and sometimes I have a trip to avoid the stress. What about you, Hannah?
Hello. In my case, it's the same to you, Dario.
LOL. Lol.
I normally don't have time, free time, because my family and my work demand a lot of time. For example, in this year with the COVID, is all the time working.
Yes.
But sometimes I try to go visit another place like a beach or restaurant, or at night, or when I have a little time, I can see the Netflix
Marathon.
series. That's all. Thank you.
That's
Good
good.
night.
Good night. All right. I do have a question for you guys. Like, is that what we really use the time for? Because, oh my goodness, I think that we're all here. Oh my God, I do the same as you. I stay home. Oh, you do like video
But,
games, Dennis. Okay.
You have the newest, Dennis, the newest Resident Evil.
Yes, I finished the last weekend.
Wow.
My goodness, Dennis,
stayed with
you
the
don't
six-
look like a guy that would play video games, and I'm surprised. I really like it.
Yes, it's my hobby. My
That's
only
good.
hobby.
Is that your only
Nice
hobby?
hobby.
Yes.
That's good. And by the way, question, and I don't know, please help me out, Dennis, because I have no idea. Do you recommend a PlayStation or an Xbox? Because I want to give that as a gift to one of my nephews. Yeah.
I prefer Xbox, PlayStation because they have a lot of video games,
Okay.
and
What?
Xbox have a little bit exclusive. I don't know. I prefer the PlayStation, but
Okay.
some friends say
I guess, teacher, you can think
I don't want
about
to. I don't want to spend too much money on it. Just FYI.
Okay, how
Yeah.
old years your nephew?
In Xbox, you have the Game Pass, so you pay around $15 per month, and you have like a catalog like Netflix to a lot of video games you can play.
Right, right.
So it's
Oh
like
no, I'm not gonna
for
do
free to try. It depends on what your nephew likes.
He is just 11 years old. He's just 11 years old. He's just starting, right? So I was just wondering, like, what would be the price if I want to pay for one? I've never had one before, like never. But I really want to. I am limited on my budget.
But are around $300.
300, okay. And we're talking about what model? What model of a PlayStation should I be looking for?
PS4, because the 5 is too expensive right now.
Is it too expensive? And
Yeah.
we're talking about 300, 200, right?
Yes. And
But
the
is the
one,
I'm sorry,
I
Jason?
suggest the Wii U or ¿cómo se llama? Nintendo Switch, because for
Really?
the age,
yes,
for
because
the age
the
of the
age,
nephews, it is more game for play in groups.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, much
enjoy
cheaper.
that. And how
Yeah, much
much is
cheaper.
that around? How much?
a new one is around 450.
No, I'm probably gonna be buying a used one, like a 12
But you can buy a
goodness.
Switch Lite.
Okay,
A Switch
is there
Lite
is there a website that I can go? Like, do you guys know any Facebook group or something that I can buy like used PlayStations or Wii or? If you have,
Another suggestion is go at the Facebook market, but put the city whatever place the United States. Your friends, you have the friends in the United States, you buy the video games in this area. It's much cheaper. Y
Oh,
cuando
really?
arriba del Salvador, give it the money.
That's interesting. I might try that. I'm just gonna ask for the shipping, right? The shipping of the package.
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. I might consider that option because I have some friends in the States.
Okay.
That's the better option.
Tell me. I am open ears, right?
No. Buy in US and you pay a little money.
That's good.
It's
Interesting.
more cheap. It's more cheap if you buy in the US.
I bought my Nintendo Switch in United States.
I bought.
And, I bought.
Okay, that's
Nintendo
good. And how much did you spend? Like half of it?
And one friend
Oh,
bring me.
ching ching. Ching ching for me.
And I spent $300.
Interesting. I listen, this is just, I'm just an uncle and I'm probably gonna end up paying for it. It's hard. I don't have kids, but I know that my sister and my brother-in-law, they don't want to pay for it. Of course they won't, but okay, sometimes I say I'm the uncle, so it's okay. I'll pay for it. So thank you guys so much for the advice. I really like it. Awesome. I really like it. Perfect. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to send you over to the breakout rooms. But first, I'm going to just give me one moment with this. I'm going to send you this conversation on the WhatsApp group. Just give me one moment. I'm going to send it to you right away. Just give me one moment here. Okay, there you go. Perfect. So I'm going to send it to you, and I'm also going to be sending you to the breakout rooms with this conversation. So we're going to practice this conversation, and I wonder if you guys are able to identify the words that are on bold. So there are some really bold words in the conversation. I just sent it to the WhatsApp group. I'm gonna ask you for you to check it out, all right? Just check it out and practice this conversation and you guys are gonna be back with me, okay? So I'm gonna send you right now to the breakout rooms and I'll see you just in a bit so we can practice, all right? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for you to practice this conversation. No worries, you have the time. And please let me know, okay?
Okay.
We're just gonna practice the conversation that I sent over. Thank you guys. Awesome. Thank you so much, team, for coming back. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. So tell me, what is the answer for question number 1 for you? What would you say? And any volunteers?
200 of wounded of the what?
Wooden.
All right. Wooden. Okay.
200 of the wooden planks.
Awesome. Do you guys agree with Annabelle? Awesome. Thank you so much. How about question number 2? Who placed an order for the wooden board?
The manager.
The manager. There you go. And question number 3. Why was Steve not able to find the items in the warehouse?
Because the manager make a mistake.
Because the manager made a mistake. Do you guys agree with Dennis?
Yes.
Yes, he record as 20 wooden instead of 200.
There you go. There you go. You know what wooden is? I'm going to ask everybody to Google it. Everybody Google what wooden is.
Wooden is not the wood from the tree.
Investigate it. So let's Google it. What's wooden? What's the difference between wood and wooden? So I'm going to ask you to Google it, please. It has a very specific meaning. Wooden. And what is the difference between wooden and wood?
It's processed. It's a table or wood processor.
It's a processed, all right? It's a processed wood. So a wooden, and I think I have some images here. There you go. The wooden is already a processed wood, right? So that's how you call it. Usually it's used for the floors, right? Or for the houses. So it's a wood, right? That has been already processed. So that's good. Good one, Annabelle. Good one, Annabelle.
Thank you.
No worries. That's good, Annabelle. So wooden pretty much is a large part of the wood that has been already treated, right? That is ready to be used in construction. Usually wooden is ready to be used in construction. That's good. Awesome. So let's take a look into the next grammar class. So we're going to be practice for grammar classes. For this one, we're going to talk about suffixes, right? Or suffix. So usually suffixes are pretty much after, so there are letters, right? A letter or group of letters right? After a noun. So suffix is a group or a group of letters, right? Or it's a letter or a group of letters that goes after the noun. So it goes the same and it works the same way as in Spanish with a very specific way of doing it. Can you please help me out in this case, Dennis, with the first bullet right here? There you go.
Suffix is a letter of groups of letters at the end of a word which makes a new word. The new word is most often often, often, often. A different word category from the original word.
We say
Word.
often, so
Often.
often, yeah, often, that's good. So as you can see it there, right, it actually makes a noun completely different, right? So it's like magic. So that's good. So noun suffixes make a verb into a noun. That sometimes happens. And we can add ER, IER, or, right, to the ending of a verb to make it a noun. This is very good. I love this because we can turn a verb into a noun with these suffixes, right? Which is awesome. I really love it. In this case, right, the nouns are the names we use to designate people's occupations or labor, right? So for this example, specifically, we have some verbs that are turned into nouns. Let's see the magic. Manufactured is a verb, and we turn it into manufacturer, right? That it's a noun, so which is good. We also have supply, which is the verb, and we have the supplier, right? We have distribute, and we convert it into a noun by adding or, distributor, right? And even be careful, because sometimes when we turn it into a noun, the pronunciation might be slightly different. So just be careful with that. We also have manage, manager, retail, retailer, wholesale, wholesaler, sell, seller. So all of them are actions that we turned into nouns. And sometimes the pronunciation might be slightly different. So just be careful with that. All right. So let's take a look into this exercise. I'm going to ask you for you to write these sentences and write down the correct answer out of those two options. So we have 5 sentences. You will have to select the right option. And remember, you are considering a noun, right? You are considering a noun. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes for you to work on this. 5 minutes. And we're going to be able to continue over. I'm also going to be sending right now a link, so you guys are able to check more information. This information is already uploaded on the WhatsApp group. Just give me 1 moment and I will do it right now. Excuse me, team. I don't know if you can see my nose just recently turned red. I have so bad allergies right now. Just 5 more minutes. In order for you to finish this exercise, you just have to just circle or rewrite the sentences with the right noun, right? Remember that we are referring to a noun. Jessica is saying that the the second survey, we have until tomorrow to finish, so you don't have to worry today. If you are not able to finish it today, we can finish tomorrow. Just one more minute. And let's go with each of the sentences just to make sure that you get the hint of it. And let's go with number one. So Dennis, can you help me to read with the right answer and the right option? The number one, please.
The employees want the manager to organize the inventory.
Organized?
The organized inventory.
The inventory. Awesome. I really like it. Next one, Melvin, number two.
They distribute the products all around the country.
There you go. That's a verb. Action. That's an adverb. All right, that's an action and that's a verb. Perfect. Let's go with number three. In this case, let's go with Juan Pablo. I don't know, Juan Pablo, if you're here.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Number three.
Inventory counts provide reassurance to the manufacturer.
Manufacturers or manufacturer?
Reassurance to the manufacturer.
With the manufacturers. There you go. That's an S at the end. How do you guys have it? Good. Awesome. Thank you so much, Juan Pablo. Next one. Let's go with Darío. Darío, are you here for number four? I don't know, Darío, if you're here.
Okay, for number four, the accuracy.
There you go.
Of the accuracy of the inventory can influence the stock required by retail store.
Retail stores. There you go. That's good because that's an action. Awesome. Then number five. Let's go with, I don't know if Luis Rivas is here. Luis?
Yes,
Awesome. Let's go, Luis. Number five.
the supplier needs us to keep track of how much product is left.
There you go, the supplier. That's awesome. Then we have it right. So I did look for more information. If you are interested to get more information on it, I just shared with you on the WhatsApp group this link. I love this link because it has so many examples. So these links are ordered nouns that ending in ER, OR, and R, right? So this is a great article that you guys can read in order for you to just make sure that you can check on this information. So these ones are just kind of like a list of all the words, right, that you can use. And you can see so many examples right here. All right, so this is just material based that I was able to look for you. You guys can check it on. Because of time, we're not going to be able to go deeper on it, but this is information that you guys have on it. All right. But I do have two practices that I would like to make. All right. These are two exercises that we're going to be making to finish the class. So what we're going to do is that I am going to be sending you this practice. This is a practice with words that end in ER, OR, EN, and EIST, right? Or IST. So I'm going to send it to you right now on the WhatsApp group. And this one, you just have to finish it. I'm going to give you, I would say a good 5 minutes would be enough, 5-6 minutes. So I'm going to give you 5-6 minutes in order for you to practice on this one. This has 12 words, and you just have to select these ones that you see right here and just distribute it on this activity. This is a really good activity that will help you to practice more. And remember, for this activity, you would have to add either ER, OR, EN, or EIST. For example, have you ever heard of the German Albrecht Dürer? I have no idea how do you pronounce this in German, actually. But you can either select either writer or director or politician. So you better just check it out. And I will give you 5 minutes for you to do it. All right. So this is going to take just 5 minutes in order for you to do that. No worries for that. Excuse me, team. I have so bad allergies right now. I was speaking. All right, good. So sorry for that. Usually happens. All right, great. So it's everybody all right with this exercise, or do you need a little bit more time with this one? Good. Just a little bit more time. I'm going to give you just 1 more minute for the ones that have not finished. It's okay. You can also keep this exercise because you can practice later on with this one. For the ones that are finishing, go for it, right? I'm gonna also show you the next practice that we have. The next practice is also about suffixes that ends in ER, OR, EST, and EM, all right? So this is going to be good. So for this one, I'm also going to be sharing this on the chat. So I also sent this on the chat. This is also a very good practice, right? So you guys are able to practice either ER, OR at the end of the verbs. These are verbs, right? And that you can use. So usually these verbs are magically able to be turned into suffixes, all right? With suffixes into nouns. So that's good. I love it. So this is also a good practice for you. I'm going to give you just a couple of more minutes in order for you to finish this practice. This is also available on the WhatsApp group. Just a little bit of more practice just for you to finish. And tomorrow we're closing this module and we have the quiz. And we're also going to make sure that you guys are finishing the quiz and the survey. We're gonna have time for that. Pretty much that's it. Make sure that everybody is tomorrow on the class. Otherwise, you're gonna be having issues with the assistance. You need to have 80% of assistance in order for you to approve the course, just FYI. So if you can tell Lorena to please do not miss the class. If you can also ask Lorena, Zimmerman, Annabelle, please do not miss the class. Dario, please do not miss the class. Jorge Saldaña, please do not miss the class. And
I am good for my attendance. Or I am problem.
No, not so good. Please text me.
Why? Why?
Text me outside of the group, please. Just text me privately. I'll let you know how you go. All right. Juan Pablo, please do not miss the class. Let's see. Balta, Melvin, do not miss the class. I'll try to help you guys out as much as I can, but just make sure that you do not miss any of the classes for tomorrow. Just please do not miss any of the classes, otherwise you're gonna have issues with attendance. Remember, this is, we're just measuring just the minutes, right? So we're just measuring the time that you are in the class. And Zoom identify the minutes that you are here. So if you are not here, then Zoom is not recognizing that you are here. So just make sure that you are here the time that we have the class. Hopefully you guys are gonna be able to make it. Another thing that I wanted to mention before we leave is that in Schoology, with this activity in week number 4, so in week number 4, I have 2 activities. One is for the frequency adverbs, and the second one is also for the frequency adverb, and I only have 7 posts. So that means only 7 people have sent the assignment. In order for you to get the score for this assignment or this homework, you need to post the screen capture. If you're not able to do it, let me know, right? Because you are able to just copy the screenshot and post it on Schoology. this is going to be giving you just points for your scores, right? And this is going to be able to give you the scores at the end of the quiz. Now, I'm missing some people. We have almost 17 people in this group, and I only have 7 posts. So I'm expecting to see these posts for tomorrow. All right, team? So I'm expecting to see this post for tomorrow, the ones that have not finished. The ones that have finished is Melvin, Luis, Dennis, Janet, Jorge Hernandez, JC, and Annabelle, right? So I'm hoping that everybody else on Schoology are able to come to week number 4, frequency adverbs, okay? Week number 4, frequency adverbs. You guys are gonna be able to have it here. Any questions, team?
Teacher, what happened with the first frequency adverb? Return for please.
The first one,
Yes.
it's already done.
Oh.
So here I already have it. I have JC, I have Dennis, Janet, I have Juan Pablo, Jorge Saldaña, Melvin, Annabelle, Luis, Jorge Hernandez, and Balta. Everybody, at least 10 of you have already finished for this discussion, right? I'm missing 7, so I don't know if you are going to be presented it. Remember, your score is going to be whether you presented the practice or don't, all right? Just easy as that. All right, perfect. So I don't know if you have any questions so far. Tomorrow we have the final class, all right? And I'm gonna take attendance right now if you don't mind. All right, let's do it. JC, are you here?
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Christopher, I can also
Here,
see you
teacher.
connected. Janet, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Jorge Hernandez, can see you here. Awesome. Lorena Larin, I don't see you here. Annabelle, I see you here. Thank you so much. Melvin, I also see you here.
Yes.
Perfect. Carlos Montalvo, please tell, if you guys are able to tell Montalvo to come over tomorrow, that would be great. Otherwise, he will not be able to finish the course. Dennis, I can see you. Juan Pablo, I can also see you. Gabby, I can also see you connected. Luis, I can also see you as well. Carlos Soto, I can also see you here. Balta, I can also see you here.
Thank you.
Jorge Saldaña, I can also see you connected, and Zimmerman, not here. All right, team. So just tomorrow, we're having the final class. Tomorrow we have the quiz. Tomorrow we're also going to be finishing the survey. So if you don't finish today, you can finish tomorrow. Just make sure that you post your homework on Schoology. The ones that are missing, you can go to week 4 on Schoology, and we have 2 forums, 2 discussions. So just make sure you post your screen capture there. And that's pretty much it for me. Thank you so much for being on the class. Anything else that I can help you with, let me know in the chat. Bye-bye, team.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye, yes.
Good night.